Thank you, next. I'm so grateful for my ex.
What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dominique, for those of you who do not know me, and if you are new, welcome to my channel, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Doing a new type of video on my channel. This is actually going to be what's in my book bag. I want to start going ahead and making school-based videos, because I feel like a lot of videos on here are either like get-togethers or makeup tutorials or hauls and stuff, but I do also want this to be a school-based channel as well. So I'm going to be doing a what's in my book bag. So a little background about me: I am a pre-nursing student, and I am finishing up my prereqs to get into nursing school, and the semester is almost over. We about like 2 to 3 weeks away, so I feel like this is a perfect time to show you guys what is in my book bag. And this semester I am taking 6 classes. I am going to put a list right here of the 6 classes that I am taking. This is actually my book bag. I have a pink by Victoria's Secret cheetah print book bag, and this is it. So the first thing that would be inside of my book bag would either be my iPad, which is this right here, and you guys have actually seen this on my page before. That's just me and Kadeem when we were at Busch Gardens. We were like so excited. Well, I was so excited. He was happy too, but he wasn't as like excited as me because he don't do rides. I will take my iPad on the days that I do not need my laptop. So yeah, because of course this is much lighter. The other thing that would be in my bag, like I said, would be my laptop, and this is my laptop case. I got this from Amazon. I have my charger in here, the MacBook charger, and of course my laptop. I just have the MacBook Pro, and I think this is the 13-inch. This is the MacBook Pro, and I just have like a little post-it note right here, something that my advisor gave me. I usually go in his office like freaking out about nursing school and stuff like that, and he gave me a sticky note, and it actually says, "Thank you, Jesus, for this wonderful opportunity." And he told me to say that when I start to doubt myself, I should go ahead and thank God for the opportunity that's already handed to me, because it's already mine. 2 classes that I'm actually going to cover is microbiology and microbiology lab. Nothing special on my binder. I just wrote, oh, this is upside down. I just wrote microbiology, and as you can see, it says lecture and lab. So this is a big binder. In the front, I do choose to keep my microbiology lecture stuff, and in the back I will keep my microbiology lecture lab stuff. I feel like those two can be put together since they're technically the same subject. One is just lecture and one is just lab, which is hands-on. So I do keep these in the same binder. So moving on to literature, the same thing like my microbiology, it just says literature, and I keep holding stuff upside down, but it just says literature, and I just have like a whole bunch of stuff in here, and I have papers in the back. Let me show you all of the books that I had to buy for literature. Well, not buy, but rent. Y'all. So the first book is The Road. The second book is World of Literature. This has like 1,002,000 like different short stories in here. The book was called Pride. Another book that I have for literature class is The Walking Dead, and the reason why I have this is because we are actually supposed to do a graphic novel project, and I chose to do my graphic novel project on The Walking Dead because The Walking Dead is actually one of my favorite shows. It's a really good show, and it actually has a lot of lessons in it, and you can make a very good literary analysis off of this book. All of my books for literature, like I said, we read a lot and we write a lot about stuff, so that's literature. The next thing that I have in my book bag, of course, is my journal. If you watch my week in the life with me, something like that, you've seen this before. This is actually my holy grail. This is my baby. As you can see, my entire life is in here. This is like what an average week looks like for me, like arrows, highlights, everything, y'all. Like I put everything in here. So the next class that I'm taking is critical thinking, and this is actually a special class. This is considered one of my nursing classes. This class will actually get me an extra point on my nursing application. In this class, we just mainly go over medical terminology. So I learned what like ectomy and ostomy mean. I learned the difference between the two. Like ectomy is the removal, ostomy is like the incision to remove. So it's like little stuff like that, but it's like stuff that actually help. These are actually the two books that go with my critical thinking class. So the first one is Tech Success. This is things like teaching you how to be a better test taker. It teaches you like multiple choice questions, like how they're set up. And then of course the second one is Medical Terminology Simplified. So like I said, there's a whole bunch of medical terms in here, and they just break it down and they teach you that like if you see nephro or something like renal, then you know it has something to do with the kidneys. So my fifth class that I am taking is actually speech, like I said. And in speech class, of course, they pretty much teach us how to talk correctly. It's pretty much like how to get in front of an audience and say what you have to say without crumbling. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all, that's pretty much what it is. So last but not least, guys, my last class is actually pharmacology, and y'all, pharm itself is crazy. If you don't study, if you don't pay attention, you're gonna fail. I remember when me and Keisha came back from, Keisha, by the way, is one of my classmates in pharm. She's already in the nursing program. We actually came back from the third test, and like I said, since the average has to be 74.5 or higher, there's more to that, but that's like the main thing. When we came back from the third test, a lot of people had dropped the course because it's not easy. It's not for someone who thinks you can just fly by. This is not the class for you. If you think you can just fly by pharmacology and you'll be fine, you're wrong. Like, you're wrong. As you can see, I have all of my printed out notes in here, and we went up to chapter 60. So I have learned so many medications, it's not even funny. Oof, this is the pharmacology book, y'all. Look how thick this book is. Like, look, it's thick. What's also in my bag is all of my pharmacology note cards. So like I said, I did take my last test, and now what's coming up is my pharmacology final. So these are all flashcards that I've made, and each one of these are medications. So all of these are all the medications that I have learned this semester. And like I said, if you think you're just gonna fly by in pharm, don't take it, because you're gonna fail. Be an umbrella. I do live in South Florida, specifically West Palm Beach. Y'all, when I tell you 1 minute it's raining, the next minute is shining outside, the third minute is raining and it's shining outside. Next thing that I have in my bag are just some headphones. These are of course the iPhone headphones, and these are the ones that stick in the charger port. So yeah, I also usually have my Beats in here. I keep my Beats in my bag for when I need to hook up my laptop and I need to listen to something, because of course this won't fit in my laptop. I have my little girl's purse, and as you can see, it says OMG, oh my gosh. And this is usually the time that I go in here, is when I have an oh my gosh moment. This is an overview. So like I said, the first thing that I'm gonna have in here are just some girl things, tampons, pads, stuff like that. Guys, y'all don't know nothing about that because y'all don't have that problem. But yeah, I just have girl things because you never know when you're gonna, you know, come on, or your friend needs something. You always want to be prepared, ladies. Always be prepared. I feel like every girl should have this type of bag in their book bag, their purse, their car. Being blind, I do have some eye drops. These are for my contacts. When my contacts start to feel dry, just, and then we good to go. And then I have some solution in here. Like I said, I do wear contacts, so I have some solution Carmex in here. Gotta keep them lips moisturized or whatever. Here is a contact case. There's some Tylenol, also known as acetaminophen. See, my pharmacology professor would be very proud of me. So I have some acetaminophen in here, and this is just for times that I have cramps or I have a headache in class and I just need to relieve it, because I'm not gonna be able to pay attention if I have either one of those, but who will? So yeah, I also have a little hand sanitizer in here. So the last thing in my oh my gosh bag is actually wet ones. This is very essential in that if you ever have to go to the library to use a computer, you need to wipe down your area. Y'all, you guys do not know what the person before you have. That person can have influenza, they can have the flu, you don't know what they have. You need to wipe down all your surfaces. They could literally achoo, and then be typing no, we not, no. So get some wet ones. That I have in my book bag is actually, of course, my pencil pouch. I have a lot of colors, I have a lot of things in here. I have markers, I have pens, I have highlighters, I have pencils, I have everything in here. The next thing that I have in here is actually this little travel case, and this was in a set that I use for when I go travel. This just have a whole bunch of sticky notes in here. I have some refills for my lead pencils because we do lead pencils around here. I have a pencil sharpener here. This is from high school actually. All this stuff is mainly from high school. This is actually the last thing that is in my bag. These are Huggies wipes. I use these in the bathroom. I am not really a fan of using toilet paper. I am a wipes person, so I will use wipes instead of using toilet paper. So this is why I have these in my book bag. So you guys, that is actually all that is in my book bag. As you can see, my book bag is actually super empty, but as you guys can see, that is a lot of stuff to actually have on my bag. So I do not carry my book bag to school anymore unless I only have one class for the day. So I do have a rolling cube, and a lot of people think that I'm a professor on campus when they see me, because you'll see me rolling around like my little cube, but it's just because I have, as you can see, a lot of stuff to carry on top of having my lunchbox, because since I am in school all day, I do pack lunch. So I do have a lot of stuff to carry, and that would be a lot to put on my back. And I will actually link it down below in case any of you guys are interested in getting something similar to it. So this is actually the overview of my rolling case with everything in it. Like I said, everything will be linked down below. This is actually the top to the rolling case. So like I said, it is a little cube. So this is what it looks like. So I actually had to purchase one of these. So yeah, this is what everything looks like. Everything that I showed you guys actually fits in here, which is so amazing. And then I just top it off with tablet on the top because I don't want anything squishing my tablet. This is gonna go ahead and conclude my what's in my book bag. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and actually do me a favor, comment down below what you are majoring in. I already told you guys my major is nursing, and I'm curious to see what everyone is majoring in. I think that's super cool to see like what people want to do for the rest of their lives. So make sure you comment down below what you're majoring in, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and make sure you turn on the bell so you can get all the notifications when I upload a new video. And I will see you guys in the next one.